Hi, this is Allie Schilling with AllieStamps.com, and today I'm going to share with you a super quick tutorial on how you can color in the darling Henry the Elephant with the Beyond Plaid stamps from Stampin' Up! This is one of the cards that we're going to be making at my upcoming February card shop. If you live local to me, you can come and make this card in addition to 5 others in person. And if you live long distance, out of state, or if you just can't make it to class, you can purchase the class on the go and receive an on the go kit with all of the punching and die cutting done for you. All you have to do is stamp and assemble at home. So this is one of the cards included in that February class in the February kit. And I'm going to just quick show you the 5 other cards that we're going to be making this month. We've got a Bloomin' Marvelous celebration with some seam binding and flower trim. And the little phone booth. This was a card idea that I had seen on Pinterest and fell in love with embossing this cherry cobbler embossing powder on the crumb. Love that look. We're going to be using some of this new tape. Love that. Tying some cardstock actually through a button, and these buttons you can get free during celebration. Lots of yummy stuff there. This is another Pinterest inspired card. Just a simple 3 in a row, simple card with the hearts from the Spring Mini. And then this is a celebration loaded card. We have the celebration exclusive embossing folder, celebration paper, celebration stamp, celebration ribbon, celebration button. So lots of celebration goodies on this card. So those are the other 5 cards that we're going to be making at class this month. But this is the card that I'm going to focus on here. Okay, so Henry, I call him Henry. The name of the stamp set is Henry, says. So I'm assuming that Henry is the elephant's name, and he's just very, very cute in my opinion. So this is the full stamp set, and you can make him say and do all sorts of things. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is just with a Stays-On ink pad. I use Stays-On ink pads as my primary black. You really need to use it with the Whisper White cardstock, but I actually prefer it for everything. It's just a much nicer black outline. We're going to ink up Henry. And we're just going to stamp him on some white cardstock. This piece of paper I have is overkill, but that's okay. Alright, so there he is. Little cutie. And then we're going to use the Beyond Plaid background stamps. This is a set, so I shouldn't even call them background stamps because they're not the big typical background stamps. They're smaller backgrounds and they can come in clear. And we're going to be using this top design, and you could use any of these to fill in Henry. This is a really great set for coloring him in. You could also stamp him on designer paper. If you wanted to, you could also color, of course. And then we're going to use ink. Pool Party is the color shown on this card, and my Pool Party pad is MIA right now. I've got at least 2 of them, and they're both MIA. So we're going to be using Marina Mist for the sample here. Now you're going to notice that this stamp is actually a lot smaller than Henry. And I'm just going to show you how easy it is. You don't have to be intimidated by trying to line up this huge stamp. You can ink him up, ink the image up again, and you really don't even need to pay that much attention as to where you're stamping the next stamp. Because once you cut it out, and I'm not going to do that in the video, but we can just kind of take a look here. Once you cut that out and you take away all of this space around, the only portion that's connected that you're going to see is right here in this tiny little bit of the trunk. Everything else is getting chopped off, and you can't even tell. It's seamless. So you can see here in the sample, you don't even see those lines. So just because these are smaller images, don't be afraid to use them in bigger spaces. They work perfect for Henry, and I'm sure that you can find some other stamped images that you can jazz up with the Beyond Plaid set as well. Give you a little bit more of a close-up of this card, and it'll also be posted on my blog at AllieStamps.com. And again, you can check out the details on Card Shop attending in person, as well as the kits that are available there as well. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a great day.